What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to show you how to make airbrush ready colors with Angelus acrylic leather paint. So today to get started we have our Iwata Eclipse airbrush. We have a scale, paper towels, too thin, any color of Angelus acrylic paint you'd like to use, a scale, a cup to put the paint in, a paper towel because things get messy. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. So you're going to place the cup on the scale while turning the scale on shortly after placing the cup. Then we're going to start by measuring a gram of too thin because you're going to want to mix 1 part too thin to 4 parts Angelus. So what I do is I pour it into the cap first. And then I'm going to hover over the paint cup holder. I'm going to kind of line it up with the edge here so it doesn't spill all over the scale. You can see it kind of barely drips at the back of this cap here. And we're just going to keep going until we get a gram. I went over a little bit by 0.3. That's fine. You can make up for it with the paint. And now we're just going to get a color of our choice. Here I'm using True Blue, so now we're going to turn off the scale to reset the readings, turn it back on, and now we're ready to pour. So we're going to shoot for 4 grams. 4.3 is ideal because we did add a little bit extra in the beginning. Without further ado, let's get to it. When you're pouring the paint or the too thin, you don't want to just pour it out. You want to kind of be gentle and slowly pour so you're getting accurate readings. Now that we have a good mixture of 4 grams of Angelus paint and a gram of too thin, we're going to cover it up. I recommend that you pick this up with your paper towel because things will get messy. And you're going to just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Try to mix the paint in together so that way it's good when you put it in your airbrush. And you're not getting a lot of sputters or your machine just stops out of nowhere. You want kind of like a thin, runny, almost watery looking kind of paint. And I'll be showing you here shortly. Okay, so here we are back with the paint cup after mixing it. And I'm going to just kind of give you guys a view on how it should look. Try to tilt the cup here to show you how runny it is. You don't want it too runny, and you don't want it too thick. Now if you have to go back and add more paint or add more Angelus too thin, go ahead and do so. And we're gonna go and take it to the final results. So now to put it to the test, go ahead and spray a lot to get it all out of there, anything that was left behind, and spray just lightly coats just so you could see how it works here. So you want to spread lightly even coats like this throughout the whole shoe or anything you're working on. And this is just a good test taster right here to try it on some cardboard so we see. And moving on to the shoe now to put it to the final test. I like to put it off to the side, run off a little test trowel, and then go ahead and get the edges of your midsole or whatever you could be painting. All right, so there you have it.